Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food. My name is Chef John Politte, and today we are interviewing Philip Riddick, host of Daddy Cooks. Don't go away. Hey everybody, welcome back. Like I said, today we are interviewing Philip Riddick, the host and star of Daddy Cooks over here on YouTube, and he has got a phenomenal show. If you haven't checked it out, I will be leaving a link to in the description box below. But I've got a set of questions here that I wanted to ask Phil because he is a YouTube sensation as far as I'm concerned, and I think he helps everybody out that he gets to know, and he is also a very wonderful person and has been a great friend. So I want to get this started. So here are the questions.
Well, John, I don't know about being a YouTube sensation, but thank you for the compliment. Thank you for having me here on It's Only Food, and it's my pleasure, man. Ask the questions, and I'll see what kind of answers I come up with. You know, I don't normally script. I just go off the top of my head. All right, here we go.
Philip, it's good to be with you today. Thanks for joining us. I have questions for you just because you've been a wonderful producer here on YouTube. You've got a great show. You've really worked hard, I'm sure, to get it to where it is right now. It's a phenomenal show. You've got a lot of followers, subscribers, and views. And I just have some questions in regards to your success on your channel. So here we go. Philip, what made you decide to start a YouTube cooking channel?
Well, John, actually my YouTube channel didn't start out as a cooking channel. It started out as just me messing around. I was curious to how do you do a YouTube video, and then that transitioned to my wife having surgery, and I was documenting that, and then that transitioned to me working in Kuwait and just being out and about and showing stuff that was interesting. While in Kuwait, I did do my very first cooking video, which is an egg foo young video, cooking with one hand, holding the camera with a hot plate, and that's where the cooking took off. I went to other places and started cooking more and started gaining more traction, and I'm cooking to this day.
Daddy Cooks is an interesting title. How did that idea evolve?
Good question, John. My channel had a lot of names, okay? It was just Cooking with Sneaky One because that was my email address for the channel. And then for a while it was Phil's Thrills, Chills, and Meals. And YouTube subscribers were like, hey, love your channel, but your title doesn't match your name. And I just started going on and on about it, and I started asking people around it about it. It doesn't match with your being a father and your daughters. And I came up with Daddy Cooks and asked my YouTube subscribers if they liked it, and they liked it, and it stuck. I went to Daddy Cooks, and it stayed that way.
At this point in time, you have 34,000 subscribers and millions of views. When did you realize that this show was going to be something big, or it was starting to become something big?
Wow, John. I didn't realize I was onto possibly something big until someone out of the blue asked me about monetization. I can't even say the word monetization. I didn't know you could get paid off of YouTube. Once I realized the monetizing thing, and I had very, very, very few subscribers, I was like, wow, this is interesting. And then it just started growing. My channel really started blowing up after I made the Ugly Drum Smoker video. That's when I realized that this could be something big because I got such a big response off of the UDS. People building their own and sending me pictures from worldwide. Hey, thanks for the video. I'm making my own and blah, blah, blah. And that's when it really hit me that my channel could really turn into something.
Most people have no idea the level of work and research that goes into producing a YouTube show. Could you share with us some tips of how to start out if somebody's starting out as a YouTube creator and a producer and they want to start a show? What are some tips that you could give us?
Of course I can. Listen, folks, if you're going to start out, if you have just started out as a new creator, or you have aspirations to become a creator, or you're a creator, you want to know how to do things better, the first thing is pay attention to your comments, but don't pay attention to your comments, if that makes any sense. For every 100 good comments, you're going to get some goober that's not going to like your stuff, okay? Be persistent. If you enjoy it, continue doing it. Another tip is anything that you like doing, someone else likes to do it too, be it cooking or be it just barbecue, a specific part of cooking or sous vide or whatever. If you like doing it, if you could present it in a way that is either informative, entertaining, or enlightening, if you can make it pleasing, people will watch your videos. All right, there's a bunch of other nuances of how to be more successful, but we can talk about that. I'm sure John will later on in videos on how to improve your channel.
Phil, you've achieved a great level of success on your channel and as a producer on YouTube. I know from personal experience, when I was struggling and starting out, you got hold of me and you started talking to me and we developed a relationship, and you have helped me out a great deal in just knowing what needs to be done to actually, you know, make a great show. It's the details. Tell us why that's important to you to help other people out.
John, this is very, very, very near and dear to my heart because, and I say this all the time, I feel that there's enough YouTube for everybody. Okay, YouTube's the biggest search engine underneath Google. I do believe they flip-flop. One's bigger than the other. I'm not sure which one, but it's big 1 and 2. YouTube turned into the new library. If you want to learn something and you need some information, you can get it off of YouTube. Okay, now back to the helping people. I don't mind helping people because I feel that the things that I had to learn on my own, I'm not gonna say it was a struggle, but you know, there are some YouTube channels that I was equal to number-wise, and now they've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I don't. Now that's neither here nor there. I don't, you know, you don't look at other people's channels like that because you don't know what else they're doing. But if I can keep a newer channel from struggling and stumbling through some of the easier things that I didn't know, then it just makes them better. Okay, and then you go into, you know, when they reciprocate, you give them a shout out or you give them some help, then they'll give you a shout out, and if they know something that you don't, then they'll give you some help. You know, it's just a big community. You mentioned that in one of our dialogues. This is a big community, and I didn't expect the amount of friendship and collaboration and help that would happen in this YouTube world. I didn't expect it, and therefore I feel like it's the best thing to do, the right thing to do. If you're successful, help someone else be successful. Pay it forward.
Hey Phil, is there anything that you would like to try to cook on your show but you feel a little daunted by?
Yes, I would really, really like to try game meats. Okay, I don't have those available. I don't hunt. Well, I don't hunt animals. Think about it. Anyway, game meats, you know, bear, wild boar, rabbits, things like that. I would really like to try. Not that it's daunting, but I would like to skin the animal. I'd like to shoot, you know, field strip, gut, and cook the animal, maybe out in the field over open fire or in a Dutch oven, or bring it home and cook it. Yeah, that it would be daunting because I'm not a hunter, but that's something that I would really, really like to try, and I haven't.
Hey Phil, I know on YouTube and TV there's some great things out there. If you want, let us know what your favorite YouTube shows are, or let us know what your favorite TV show is and why.
Wow, favorite YouTube show and why? My favorite YouTube show is Daddy Cooks because it's mine. Now, favorite shows that I watch, I cannot definitively say that I have a favorite. I watch shows that answer my questions or show me things that I don't know, and a lot of them happen to be cooking shows. Yours, for example. This one here, It's Only Food. You have a lot of professional techniques that I learn and pick up from because I'm not school trained. Okay. Chef Johnny at Texas Style Cuisine, same thing. He's a professional, and there's techniques that he does that you guys learn and you use naturally that I haven't learned, so I watch that. And then some of the bigger channels, you know, Ballistic BBQ, just because he has his format down. Louisiana style cuisine, or JB, just because he's a staple. So I watch a lot of channels. No Hippie BBQ because he does a lot of sauces that I don't do. who the Aim 'em and Claim 'em and T-Roy. They do that Texas style cooking that, you know, it's different from the cooking we do here. So, you know, I watch them, and if I didn't name you guys, you know, Christy, she's just country and funny. You know, I can't name everybody, but there's so many channels out there that have different aspects that I don't have, and I watch them to learn and to get ideas, if that made sense. Not talking about YouTube, just talking about in general. I'm a big geek, man. I like science fiction. I like freaking Marvel, DC, comic book, laser guns, aliens, you know, that type of stuff. So if it's all things Marvel, all things DC, all things sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, that's the type of stuff that I like. If it got a robot or android or a superhero in it, I'm in it.
Hey, Phil, if you had a chance to start over, start from scratch, what would you do differently with your YouTube show and why?
Definitely, there's a lot of things that I would do differently. With the knowledge that I have now, if I could take it all the way back to the beginning, I'd be a mega star. I would. I'd be a mega YouTube star. I would have started out with better lighting, better audio, better cameras, just from what I know now. Camera angles I know that I didn't know. How to edit. My earlier videos was edit. I didn't know how to edit. Now I have editing software. If I could have taken that to the beginning, it would be awesome. The format. My videos were slowly chugging along until I came to my format. Those of you that watch my channel, Daddy Cooks, shameless plug. Those of you that watch my channel notice that I have a format to my video. Okay, I have an introduction, I have a supporting cast, then I do prep, then I do cook, then I do taste test. I do that pretty much for every video. Once again, introduction, supporting cast, prep, cook, taste test. If I would have started that earlier, that would have taken away the crappiness of some of my earlier videos. But definitely there's a lot of things I would do different.
Phil, off the top of your head, what do you think is the most important thing that a new YouTube producer needs to know when they start a YouTube channel?
John, off the top of my head, the most important thing would be genuine. Don't try to do a channel like somebody else's channel. Don't try to take somebody else's format or idea. Just be genuine, because someone's going to watch you for your channel. The last thing you want is someone to be watching your channel thinking, wow, this is a generic version of blah, 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 or wow, he really ripped that off, that type of thing. Okay, I'm not saying don't grab a recipe from another person, get another idea, but do it your way. And then I would hope, this is also very important, if you do borrow or get an idea from another channel, shout them out. Let people know where you got it from. It'll help you out with your credibility, and it'll help them out because someone might go check out, see what the original recipe was, and see how you compare. All right?
Philip, I noticed when there are some YouTube producers out there that when they get a little bigger, they get approached by companies to do product reviews, and they also have opportunity to do affiliations. Could you go into more detail about affiliations?
Yeah, John, along the way I have picked up some affiliations and, you know, product reviews and things like that. All right, I do have an affiliation with Tastemade. I'll get to that last. I have an affiliation with Amazon. That's straight revenue if, you know, if it blows up. I have an affiliation with ThermoWorks. And I have an affiliation for a few more months with the sous vide machine that I've been working with. The Avalon Bay, I had to look at the name of it. Affiliation with the Avalon Bay for a few more months where, you know, if you purchase it through a link and you get so much % off. Okay. And then people send you things to review, which is nice. Back to Tastemade. My affiliation with Tastemade is there, but honestly, I don't know how much Tastemade has helped me. All right, I know they've helped other channels specifically. You know, you go to, I think it's California, where they got their studio, and you can go there and they will allow you to film using their kitchen sets and all of that. But I'm in North Carolina. I don't have that luxury. I can't definitively say that Tastemade has really helped me. They haven't hurt me, but I can't really say that they've helped me. We'll see what happens with the future. That's the best I can do with that question. I hope it answered.
Phil, I appreciate you coming in. It was great to get this chance to sit down and do an interview with you and a collaboration video yet again. We have done a couple in the past, and I appreciate everything you've done for me in regards to making my show better. And I do appreciate what you've done for other people too, because I do see your handprint in a lot of other people, and in social media your name comes up an awful lot and people just love you. So it's an honor to do this with you. I appreciate it so much.
No, John, thank you, man. It's an honor for you to have me here. I really appreciate everything that you do and the things that you have taught me. And dude, anytime you want to do a collaboration, just let me know and I'm there.
Everybody, if you please like both of our shows. I'm going to leave a link for Phil down here in the description. Head over to his show if you haven't. If there's actually a person out there that hasn't seen Phil, get on his channel right now and watch his videos. They're awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to both of us, like both of us, leave a comment for both of us, and by gosh, share this for both of us with everyone you know. Thanks a lot, Phil, for coming in. Have a great day, everybody out there. God bless, and we'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food. Bye-bye.